What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the CMP podcast. It's episode number 17. You may be wondering where's episode 16. That was the Jeopardy last week that happened. So don't
front.
Don't front. Don't worry about it. We're keeping the numbers the same. And let's start off. How's everybody doing? Even though I already know everybody's gonna say good anyway.
I'm doing terrible.
Joey's actually doing wonderful because he's uploading shorts on YouTube and they're doing wonderful numbers and he's getting a lot of subscribers every time he does these shorts.
I did see Pedro posting the stats. He was like, ask questions. And I was like, ask Pedro a question.
I'm not going to ask Pedro any questions. I'm not going to ask him any questions. I already got all the answers, Sway.
Yeah. You got the answers?
I got the answers.
Okay. You don't have the answers.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, I was rank 99, 8 cubes. To get to infinite in Marvel Snap, you have to get 100 cubes. I'm basically at 1,000. Let's say 1,000 cubes is the number you have to get to infinite. I hit 998, and right now I'm at 981. I dropped 17 points, and I have until tomorrow at 10 p.m. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. is the last day.
All right, okay, so you're grinding tomorrow?
So tomorrow, work is secondary to you.
No, I actually have to go in the office tomorrow, which is unfortunate.
Oh, you end at 6, right?
Yeah, but I only have 4 hours.
Over. Your season is done.
I'm the Los Angeles Lake. I mean, it's whatever, dude. Like, whatever. I was pretty much infinite, so it is what it is.
Nah.
According to the ranking.
No.
Not according to the ranking. Not in Marvel Snap size.
But in my heart, Chimp, you're number one Marvel. You're the number one Marvel Snapper in this call. And even if I picked up that game and all of us picked up that game, you're still the number one. I want to let you know.
Thank you.
You're so number one.
Thank you for invoking that confidence.
Yeah, you're number one out of everybody watching this podcast, too. I'm going to put that down on the table right now.
I don't know.
I challenge somebody down below to get higher than Chimpact. Within now and 10 p.m. tomorrow.
We got some smart people out there. They probably will take.
Or 10 p.m. today.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Eagles are in the Super Bowl.
Eagles can fly, yeah.
Eagles can fly. Shout out to Mo. It's the rap song.
They're facing the Chiefs, right?
Yes, the Chiefs. The Chiefers.
Chiefs are so good.
Chiefs are very good. I have a lot of confidence for the Eagles.
You're not even an Eagles fan, though.
Yeah, that's true.
What's wrong with that? He said the Chiefs are good.
I'm wearing an Eagles shirt right now, though.
It's probably like one you painted on, but
What do you?
Yeah.
What do you want from me, Chimp? No.
So, now.
Okay, no.
No.
Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you what I want.
Ready to rumble.
I want peace. Okay, I'm tired of revenge.
World peace?
And no. World peace.
One Piece?
Yeah, eventually. One Piece, that too. Eventually, yeah. But I want peace. Okay, I'm tired of revenge, but I'm more specifically tired of revenge that they plan and plant. I'm talking about Revenger this week, and we're knocking this out immediately. I do not like this show. It is the same.
How Mace was doing? That was crazy.
Mace, how you doing, bud?
I'm all right.
That's good,
I'm
man.
feeling horrible now. This is my favorite show of the season.
He's freaking lying. He's lying.
He's lying.
So
You're
much.
right. Inukai is better, but this is a top second.
Both of those are bad. All right, you go watch your, you can go watch your dog skirt girl, whatever you want to watch. But this anime, I just thought it'd be so much more. I thought we'd be following what the dude's doing, but no. Every week they find something bad, they manipulate
Metal like an Agaron.
Exactly. They manipulate the gold. They throw it at people who are poor. Like, how these poor people afford that? Oh, what a coincidence. It's the same way we're doing every week. You know, same thing we do every episode. I wonder what's happening. And then they give it to somebody, force them to bite it, take it back, and then go kill people. And that's exactly what happened in this episode. We did find out that Neo was 100%.
100% maybe.
It's like an 85%.
100% what?
A boy,
like
right?
70%.
Is he 100% boy?
Andromedus boy. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
You're right. You're
Andromedus.
absolutely.
That's what we found out today. I thought Neo was a girl, so my apologies. But I apologize. You also thought Neo was a girl.
I never said either which direction.
I actually have video proof on this channel where you said
you actually don't.
Where you said crazy kite girl.
Don't.
Where you said crazy. Don't make me find it because I have ADHD.
Because that shit got evaporated.
Let's find this out right now. And there it is.
Yeah, find it. I'll put it in the show.
With the first scene, with the interaction with those three. So the guy in red, the little girl with the black hair, and the silver haired dude. Little girl. You're not gonna find nothing of me gendering this person.
All we have to do is literally find where we talk about it, and it's gonna be you talking. If you ever talked about it, we'll find it. It'll be there.
All right.
Comment down below if you find it.
Please. But I mean, it's whatever. It's the same that happens. I don't know why. I have no idea why I'm not finding myself enjoying this, and I find myself skipping through and wanting to watch something else. I always save it last. Every single time I read, crap, I forgot to watch Revenger. It was literally the final thing I watch every week, usually on Sunday, usually a little bit before the podcast. What do y'all think?
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
America the anime. My type of show.
America.
Plant evidence,
America.
and then go and exact your revenge on the evidence that you planted.
That's a bar.
Like what they did with crack.
Cocaine.
That is what they did with Craig. Rest in peace, Craig.
Yep. Shouldn't have been planted.
Should not have been planted.
Should have been in stores.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch Revenge this week. And part of that is because when I watched Revenge last week, it was a little boring.
A wee bit.
Is it the music? Is it the setting? Because I love old shows and everything. I love that time period. I mean, I'm watching freaking Wano of One Piece. I mean, One Piece is a masterpiece, but
Wano of One
Piece. It's because it's repetitive.
Is that it? Is that really it?
The
I think it's
pacing
just
is
the balance.
exact thing.
Yeah.
Like
You can literally go through and it probably matches up when they're in
their house. They're doing whatever. Yeah,
it probably matches up the exact same.
It is boring. That's it, right? And I have no idea. Like
Joey cracked the code. It is boring.
That's it. Just like Asagi, bro. I'm cracking the code. I can finally see. But I don't know.
But yeah, you're kind of right. It's because every episode starts off with like a little bit about the main guy and how he's fitting into society, and then after that, it's just like, oh, here's this side character. This is what they're going to do for revenge.
Yep.
Revenge. He doesn't even say revenge anymore. The only good part.
Yeah, that's actually true.
No, the best part's when he shows his back off. He's like, I'm going to kill you right now and pray the Mary.
Well,
you're talking about Goldman.
I love Red Hulk.
Yeah, the Goldman. Yeah, that's the best part.
No, that's not even a good. That's not fun at all.
It's just great. Suffocating.
Wait, did Red Hulk make an appearance in this episode?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
No, the thing is, he didn't even need to use an arrow this time. He just went raw.
He did. He just flexed and then started fighting this guy and then flipped him.
So like there was a fight scene where like it's like 2-on-2, and it's the samurai. It's the two samurais. Like I guess I'm gonna call them both samurais, even though one of them is not a samurai. You know what I'm talking about?
The fire spitter and the thrower of whatever he was throwing.
Yeah, he throws. He had like infinite knives. By the way, like I don't know where you're getting these knives from, but like he has 20 of them. Yeah, the other guy has a deck of cards, so I can understand like how he has so many of these. But like this guy he threw like at least 18 knives. Like it was ridiculous. Yeah. And then the guy with the deck of cards is like, all right, I'll take this guy. You take the fire breather. And like it was so bad. Like it was a bad matchup. And then later on, he hits the guy with the cards hits the guy with the fire breath, and then he knocks him out, and then the sword guy knocks out the guy with the knives, and it was kind of sick, but like it's like that wasn't your plan.
The way they did it was pretty cool, right? They knocked him into they put gasoline on the guy, and then they blew them up. Like that was cool, but then that guy's gone forever. Like we don't see him anymore. Like the only interesting character. We also remember they were betting on the kites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're betting on kite races?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was more like a free-for-all.
Basically, yeah. And Neo, which was like cutting down all the other kites, he bet on him. And then they all teamed up against Neo and their kite. That's basically nothing happened. Nothing happened. I mean, everything happened in this episode. It's the same thing. They got revenge on the clown, the circus who was capturing kids, right? Because they did the same thing they do every episode. They plant the revenge. They get the coin back. It is, dude. It is really not profitable what they do. It is pure revenge for this. I mean, it's called Revenger. No. Capturing kids seem to be profitable for the circus. I'll be honest. Their business model was something to be admired. Their practice, not something I would ever do or even, praise.
But you're saying they had a good idea.
But their business, but based on the numbers that they brought to Shark Tank,
right?
Like
they got good numbers. Yeah,
dude, Mark Cuban might have been in. Is what I'm saying.
I see you. I feel it.
I'm saying what I'm saying. But yeah, they got revenge, and the kids were in cages. Neo or whatever they walk up. Not Neo, the other dude. Mary on back dude, right? I was Mary on back. That's what it's called.
I don't even know his name.
Mary on back.
The white hair guy, yeah.
Yeah, that's Mary on back. That's what they call him.
Yeah, Mary on back. Yeah.
Mary on back. Throws the coin or whatever. I don't know if it was him or somebody else, but they throw the coin and they light everything on fire and kill people. That's it. Revenge. I don't know. Like, I know the anime is called Revenger, but like, it was so cool the first episode. I feel like they lit it up, and now it just feels the same. It is boring.
But I don't know how cool, because I remember me and Chimpek both saying this first episode was bad.
I really enjoyed the first episode. It was a very tight story. It was told very well, and it had a nice progression to it. It wasn't too slow paced. It was a nice, fast paced story.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, after that, the story started to like drag a bit. It was just like completely different pacing.
Yeah. It literally is, and it's the same thing every time. I thought when they're going to get the guy, they're going to fight against the church, and I'm sure maybe they will. How many episodes is this thing going to be?
Three episodes.
Yeah, 3.
They added extra episodes?
It's going to be 22 episodes, guys.
No, it's 12 episodes.
Oh, no, that's his Revenge. The drama that came on September 21st, 2011, and concluded on May 23rd, 2012.
I would have stopped at 12 either way.
Yeah. Regardless.
I feel like the last 4 episodes of the season is going to be like same as episode 1, where it's going to be fast paced and it's going to be like chaos. I just feel like they're trying to get everyone to know each other, or not, or the audience know the characters.
Yeah,
no,
I can see it.
Bad writing.
Yeah, I can see
I'm not going to disagree with you.
It's bad writing.
Yeah, I can see that.
But sometimes you need a little bumpiness before the guy can like get the right push.
Yeah.
Like, who's left in the main cast for us to like explore?
We already got the Doctor. We got the cards. We got Neo. It's Mary on back guy.
Oh well, I maybe like the rest of the season's going to explore him, because I feel like he's like the main story driven like character.
It doesn't even. I don't even get how do you can only really in a good show you can only really focus on 3 people tops, maybe 4. But if you're trying to give everybody equal light, I mean, it's just gonna be all over the place. It's gonna get disorganized.
I mean, My Hero.
And that's what's happening in My Hero. That's why I didn't watch. It's the same thing, because I'm like, they want me to focus on 60 different people. I'm not doing that.
It's always been like that with My Hero.
My Hero, like the quirks are both like extremely unique and also very recognizable at the same time. So it's easy, even if you don't know the name, you can just be like, "Oh, that's Fire Guy, that's Ice Guy, that's Giant Woman."
What My Hero has done for the most part is just when they show you somebody else, they just show you somebody else. Like, they pop on screen. They don't have whole long episodes or multiple scenes from episode dedicated.
They also give you the name on like the screen as well. Like, they'll show Dick's
every
name
single
like,
time
so many times.
Yeah, because you probably don't know who this person is. Because we're not wasting time talking about these people. But in this show, they're like, "Yo, this person you don't give a fuck about? Here they are for half the show."
Entire episode, and they come back to that base. How did they get a gold coin? The same way they got a gold coin every episode.
Yeah, that was like, oh man, we have to. Oh, this is very suspicious. How is this so convenient? Like, okay, dude, you never asked questions before, but now you're gonna ask questions. Are you for real? Yeah, okay. Dude.
Basically,
who was asking questions? The samurai? I know he's not asking questions.
No, the doc was asking questions.
Right, he better not ask a single question ever.
Dude doesn't ask nothing. All right, Mo,
Just be it. Like, there's just too many characters introduced in such like a short time. Like, in 5 episodes, we have like 7 main characters to focus on.
All I'm saying is, what do you think about Vinland Saga?
I have no,
Absolutely, I
I'm
absolutely
keeping my
love
same
it.
energy from the last time. I have no problems with Vinland Saga.
I got no problems with Mullet.
Now, can you please expand upon that thought, my brother?
So in Vinland Saga, it was a continuation of Snake being introduced to Thorfinn, and he could tell immediately that Thorfinn had that warrior spirit in him.
You got that dog in him.
Dog in
He
him,
got
yeah.
that dog in him.
Yeah.
He pushed his aggression buttons a little bit, and he actually was able to get a reaction. He got the reaction that whatever the dude that got punched out was, whatever his name was, that he wanted.
Askeladd.
Yeah, and Askeladd and
Escalade.
You mean Fox or
Fox,
Was the guy's
yes.
name Fox?
That was
or
his
something?
actual name. Yes, Fox. So he actually got the reaction out of him. He's like, "Look, you see, you still got a little
Your
spirit
body,
in you.
yeah, your body wants to live.
Yeah." And so Thorfinn, I like this. I like that the things that happened in the past aren't like completely irrelevant to the story anymore. Like I hate when that happens. I hate when a show builds up something for a character and then you never see it again. So I like that they're reintroducing his past, letting the other dude know what Thorfinn was like, showing that he was a fighter. He's like, I am a warrior. It might end up with him, now that Snake knows. It's like, okay, you got some skill to you. He might try and recruit him over to his guard. I don't know, something like that. Maybe Snake eventually goes to a faraway place overseas. I don't know.
Like a Vinland area?
I don't know. I don't even say that word. I don't even like that word. I just call this show Saga.
I feel that. I like the fact that the dude fought back. Like, I think that also tells, like, yeah, this other dude was just cutting him, but he wasn't actually, like, he didn't fear him at all. But this guy, he actually feared him, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And then what was the rest of the episode? The dude screaming and him being pissed at him. Basically, right? That was the rest of the episode, right? Him being pissed at him.
Yeah.
Dude was like, hey man, tell me your backstory. And he's like, hey man, what you thought your people took? What your people? I don't know.
It's exactly what Chipak's saying.
Exactly what you're saying.
What people did to you, I'm part of those people.
And that's it. That's what we took 18. That was 18 minutes of the episode. That happening, flashbacks, and him screaming at night, and him trying to kill him, which was hilarious that the dude didn't even wake up.
As soon as he touched his neck, I was like, this guy's too much of a bitch to actually go for it. Like, I'm not worried.
No, I'm sitting there the whole time like, bro, sit down. Why are you wasting time? You're not finna do nothing.
Yeah, come on. You couldn't even save your sister, first
That's
of
what
all.
I'm saying. You couldn't even say your
Bro.
sister. You would expect me to believe that you're gonna choke out Thorfinn after you saw him sit there and take all those sword slashes. You gonna actually choke him out, boy?
Dude didn't do crap.
And
Why are
then
you here?
and then all he did was wake Thorfinn up, wrapped his hands around his neck. He was like, bro, can you stop waking me up while I'm screaming? My bad. And then all that anger just evaporated. And then he was just like, come on, bro, you don't want to live? Come on, bro. Like, we got it good now. Don't you think? Don't you think we got it good now? Man, fuck out of here. I'm tired of this guy.
Life is good. But you're Thorfinn. That was the episode. That was it, right? Did we end on anything else?
Basically it. I mean, when we go back to when he saw the other guy, when he saw Askeladd and the guy who cut him, I think it was more about he saw something similar in him, and I was like, oh, is this his son or something? Like, did Askeladd have a side chick here or something and have a kid?
Who is Askeladd?
Yeah, you gotta describe them by hair or face.
Askeladd is the guy that killed his dad.
Yes. That's the guy who he spent his entire childhood playing revenge on.
Hold up. I'm fine. Oh, I just started chilling in my 30s, by the way. Just want to throw that in there. I didn't get to finish the episode, but I just
Happy
started
birthday.
it. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I like that show.
So, I really like chilling in my 30s.
Yeah, so this is.
I'm about a year into it, and it's not really that swell. But it is what it is,
Well,
you know.
Well, you weren't fired from the Demon Lord's army, so that's different.
Okay.
All right. Well, Vinland Saga was. I'm gonna
Beautiful.
watch the Italian dub of it. Back on my roots.
I randomly watched the English dub of Tomo Chan, and I really dislike the girl's voice, which is weird because I read somewhere that the girl's voice is the same in English and Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? It's the same actors?
Yeah.
Now I have to. I'm clicking on it real quick. I'm gonna see Tomo Chan as a girl. Let me click on it. Dub. Let me hear her talk. I'm gonna listen to this. I'll give you my
I don't know if this is fake news or not, but they sound. I mean, they should sound the same, but they sound different.
I see a woman's name here. Sorry, American name here.
English dub. I might watch the Russian dub too, just to compare them all.
We're just checking everyone out. Okay.
Dude, she
No,
sounds
it's definitely a
exactly.
different
She sounds
person.
exactly the same. Without
It
the. It literally sounds exactly the same.
Is it the same person? Yes or no?
No, it's a
can't-
different person.
Wow.
It's Takahashi Rie. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Rihanna?
Let me try
Yeah,
this Russian.
Rihanna.
Let me try this Russian dub though. She might sound even fiercer here.
This is gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
The English name is Lexi Eto. I don't know.
My fault for bringing fake news into the podcast.
Yeah, she
Really-
sounds the same in every language, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I don't know. I
Listen
watched
to
it. I watched like half an episode dub, and I was like pissed. I was like, I'm so glad that I'm not watching dub.
Angry.
Angry about something you don't have to be.
Damn it! I can understand this.
I appreciate that. I like raw anger.
Hating on my hating. That's crazy.
What? You're right. You know what? I accept that from you.
Whatever.
I
think you
accept
one of
that.
me. Whatever. Dude.
So Saga. I thought Saga was a good episode.
It was a
I
good
Yeah,
gotta
it was fine.
say,
It was fine. It was
It
fine.
was great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine for me. I'd give it a 7 personally.
I give it a 9.
Yeah. It's one of those series though where I'm like, every week I want more and more,
Mhm.
and it never like satisfies me every week. But I always see like what's the end goal and all that. I'm like, okay, I'll give it like an 8.
and it's gonna be a slow roller because it's probably gonna be 24.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
definitely
okay,
24.
which is fine. Unlike Revenger, which is 12, and no season 2 for sure. So
Thank
it's like
God.
what have you
Halfway
done?
done, and no
No,
progress.
we're done
made.
right now. I'm cutting it right now. I'm getting revenge on them. That's it. Where's my gold piece? Let me find something to bite real quick. I'm tired of that. But yeah, Vinland was fine. Vinland was fine.
I don't know that show, but Saga, yeah, I enjoyed Saga.
So speaking of things kind of falling off, Hero Reborn was kind of it's getting whatever, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, when I was watching it, I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. It was just like on the side while I was like playing chess or something.
But
Dude,
why?
like
I'm trying to
the
figure out why.
character, I don't like her anymore. Him, I don't like her anymore. Like she's like, oh, I want to. Like she doesn't care about what's going on in the world. She just wants to fight
Yeah.
someone strong, and it's like
unlike in Revenger, this show where Revenger has like a set thing and it keeps doing over and over again, this show is chaotic. It is all over the place. And
it's
it
like
makes it
I
hard
don't
to, like,
I
stay
don't
engaged.
I don't care for your fighting. Like I don't care that you want to fight strong people. Like I don't care about that.
Like
Like
it's
it's
supposed to be
cool.
this person's squire. Like
Yeah.
yeah, we keep
And-
getting time skips too.
And they
Yeah.
redid the whole thing of turning a dude into a monster. And like, why
Yeah.
are you protecting them so much? Like, it's
Yeah.
so weird, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm with the bad guys.
Did you hear the
Quote-unquote
reasoning,
bad
by the
guys.
way? Did you hear the reasoning what this person was going to do? I'm going to take all their mana and resources, and then when they come to absorb it, I'm going to say no, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna stick up for them and say, no, they're good. They're with me.
What about now? What about right now, before they lose everything, and this thing becomes a
Did you
highland?
alert them of this plan? Did you hold a town meeting to be like, yo,
Yeah.
No,
Like
you
this
stood
is
there in the
guys think about
shower.
doing this?
You
This
stood
is
there
no-
in the shower and did nothing.
And she was
This
like,
This is like when like you have like slavery and you're benefiting off the slavery, and then later on it's like, hey guys, you guys are free. I'm the hero now. It's like, no, you're not the hero.
No,
you committed
just-
violent,
you mean Saga?
disgraceful.
You just okay. You just adapted. That was it. Nice job. You did it. And then the fact that this person is not able to beat, that we see the other people and they end up teaming up for whatever reason. I mean, I got the reason why they teamed up, but and they don't even beat the person. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it's crazy. The woman, I knew, like, I had a feeling like that she was gonna betray them. The way she was looking, the way she kept giving them drinks and everything. I don't know.
Technically, she didn't betray them.
Yeah.
Well, she was on a different team the whole time, right?
Not
Yes.
really.
She was a spy.
Team.
She was a spy.
No, she was a spy.
Who are you talking about? You're talking about the Highlander, right?
I'm talking about the woman, the maid with the kids.
Oh, the maid. Oh, okay, yeah.
Because she, she gave the drink that like transformed them.
Oh, you said you knew she was a spy the whole time?
No, I had a feeling. Like, it was like, yo, what's up with this girl? Like, what's up with this girl? Like, what you doing, bro? What you doing? But yeah, them just continuously transforming into monsters, which I mean, we would expect to happen, right? Because they have that blood of whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, that's the thing that
that's what they do. That's what they do. They're literally doing that. But then they team up together this early. They just met. They team up this early, and the dude just shrinks the powers. Like, yo, this person kind of strong. I don't think I can beat them right now. Well, what are we doing here then? Why were we even here?
Wait, at which point? What part are you talking about?
The end. You know, remember when they? Yeah,
the second half.
I mean, what else happens? They fight the thing and then they team up. That's it.
There was a lot that happened this episode.
Are you talking about the beginning where they were actually fighting and stuff, and then they let them get away because she choked the person?
I'm upset at the middle when she was like, "Yo, you two random girls that came to my city. What do you think I should do with the city?"
Yeah, like
that would upset me. I was stuck on that for like 20 minutes.
That's fair.
Like,
that's
what?
fair. This all upset me. I don't know, man. It's just.
And then,
the motives of all the characters are just awful, and I don't like anything about this. That episode was just trash.
Yeah, none of the characters are really endearing because the only one they go into depth on is the main character, which I'm not mad at that. But the main character is like, I don't care. I don't really care about her.
Yeah.
Much.
They're really one note, but I like characters that are like battle crazy. Like I don't mind it too much, and that's probably why I like it a little bit more.
Oh, I wouldn't mind it if the other girl wasn't there all the time either. Like,
yeah, there's no balance. That's the thing. Like, usually you'll have like, okay, battle maniac person, and the other person's like, no, we gotta do this for the right reasons, and they'll have like their point of view and all that. But there's like, nope, we're just fighting because I want to fight.
Yeah, the other girl doesn't have an opinion, a say, a voice. She's just
there for background. Yeah, she's literally just the cover for the old man.
Like I said, I'm not mad at. If the main character I enjoy, I just don't enjoy this main character.
I think there's too much of her.
It is a girl.
I don't know. I mean, he identifies as an old man. He said so last episode.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dude, this anime. I would like to drop. I would like to drop this anime.
And it's crazy because I like Isekai and I like teleporting to different worlds and all that crap. But this one is like, this is something I'll watch on my own time when I feel like it. It is.
It's a reincarnation.
It's still technically an Isekai.
Same thing, yeah.
Oh, I learned yesterday. Isekai means parallel world.
Yeah.
Yes. It does.
You have to come from a different world for it to be an Isekai.
I mean, technically, if you think about it, like, there's such a leap in time.
Yeah, I was about to say, exactly. You don't think if someone was born in whatever AD and then came to 2020, there's not a different world? Bro, people that go to jail for 20 years come out and looks like a different world to them. You don't think
because you know why? Because they would be able to look at the history books and be like, oh yeah, that's the time period I came.
Yeah, but he can't do that because like his time's like lost.
He was from that. He is from that period.
Like, his entire period's lost
from that period. And he knows he's in the same world because he said the goddess touched the guy that he fought.
Yeah, that's true. That was weird, by the way.
Yeah,
that was weird. Like, like you can just know. Oh yeah, that she touched him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she touched him.
No, that makes sense to me because if you think about like mana and stuff like that, everyone has like their own like. I mean, I'm just assuming at this point. I haven't felt mana, but everyone has like their own separate feel to it. So like, you know how Goku can tell like, oh, that's Krillin based off his ki and all that. I can see the same thing happening with mana.
Yeah, in different anime, we've always seen people being able to see flows of mana and different things, mana, ki, energy, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same thing. Aether, they're all the same. Curse energy, everything's the same, right? Mm-hmm. Everything's the same. Different energy sources you can all see, but they're all the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like this, it's just weird. Like, why do I want to do your random help? You're clearly being bad. Why are they helping this woman? Oh no, she turned into a monster. Let's fight it. We can't do it. Team up with bad guy.
No, hold on. To
Episode
be
ends.
fair to the show, it is kind of interesting how the bad guys. I kind of am on the bad guy side because they
I am too.
they just want to keep like the humans the way they are, and they're like, yo, we don't like how the Highlanders are coming through, scooping the earth out of the ground
I agree
with that.
Well, I don't think they're bad guys. The Highlanders are definitely the bad guys, but they're more like anti-heroes.
Are they though? Are they the bad
At
guys,
this
bro?
point,
No, I think
later on, it's probably going to be revealed like something like that.
They're literally begging people, like, yo, please be on our side. They're taking everything from us. And this woman just thought she was good by sapping all the energy. Like, yo, let's go back up. Let's go up there. We'll be
you know
fine.
she knows she was doing something wrong because she asked her about it. She's like, "Yo, I think there's something weird about the energy. It feels like it's coming. It's like it's sucking us through the ground. I feel a great suck." She's like, "What? Nah,
Great
ain't that
suck.
going on? What you talking about?
But no, it's about perspective.
Who's sucking? There's nothing going on."
No, you have to think through her point of view.
Who?
Like
Yeah, I'm thinking of
the Highlander, the woman.
She's like, I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing right now. There's no way I can tell them this.
I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, and I'm taking advantage of all the people in this city.
Is this
And
okay?
in my
Am
head,
I a
I
good
think I'm a
person?
moral. Yeah, in my head, like later on, like I'm taking advantage of all these people, but later on, like they'll understand, right? They'll understand, and I'm gonna. Nah, you know what?
So I'm
Maybe I'll
gonna
just.
ask them if.
Yeah, let me ask these random people that I don't know if it's all right.
After all the mana from this land is taken and they can no longer plant trees and live here, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask them to
We're
please,
3 miles into the sky.
please,
That's
can they
what
not
happened.
be slaves? Can we be okay? Please.
No, but if you think about it, she's pressured by like her own society. It's very much like if everyone else was doing it, and she's like trying to find a way to like prevent that.
Bro, if she's already planning on going against it, just do it now before you hurt everybody else even more.
Yeah. Yeah, why didn't you just ask first? Or just like not suck everybody's mana. Or at the very least, if you gotta suck everybody's mana, can you just tell them? Can you be like, yo, I'm leading.
I'm sucking you guys,
Yeah.
but I wanted you to know.
I just want you to know like what's
After
going
3
on.
years, you have to leave the city.
Like,
That's what she's going to have to tell them.
we're gonna go into the great sky in like 2-3 years. If you guys want to come, like it could get a little dicey up there, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up now. She
Telling
can't even
you
do that.
all right now, listen to me. Listen. Just look at my boobs, okay? I'm going to kill all of you,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna try not to.
yeah.
All right, you convinced me.
It's crazy.
You know
It's
what?
crazy that she has like 3 little girl stands too. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know why you have those headaches and you sometimes fall when you're walking? Yeah, that's me. But I'm trying to help you.
That's you.
All right.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought I was just dehydrated from you just not having any water in this town.
No. We don't need water where we're going.
There's no water, but they have a massive hot tub.
Yeah, no worries. You will not need water where you're going.
Yeah, this show's about a 6-7.
Yeah, that was a 5 out of 10 episode. Like that episode was absolutely awful.
I like the fight.
You can do whatever you want to me, and I'll let you go. But if you touch
Kill
my friend,
people.
if you touch my friend, I will kill you. Like,
I'll
okay,
kill you.
okay, old man. 5 out
You
of
can
10.
do anything you want to me.
Series is like a 6 out of 10 until they go to school for 1 episode, and then it's going to be like a 3 out of 10.
Until they go to the beach and you see their panties, right, Mace?
No.
Disgusting.
No. I'm saying
What you waiting for, Mace? Huh?
Jesus.
no. I already have Inukai for that.
All right. Before we go, Tomo and Blue Lock, let's do My Hero real quick.
Yeah, let's do my hero.
Because Kitback isn't watching My Hero. So pretty quick, little recap. We'll give a little recap. But this is another one of the talking episodes. Basically, Deku is unconscious. They're inside Deku. Deku's inside himself. He's talking with all the previous people of One for All.
All for One.
And no, One for All. All for One.
Oh,
is,
One for All. Yeah.
All for One.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah. One for All. And they're talking about the decision. Are you gonna kill Shigaraki? Yeah. And basically, there's emotional. They talk about it. Deku's not able to talk, but then he is able to talk. He's like, "Yo, I want to do this," and I like how his voice as he starts feeling more confident. His voice starts coming like back, which is pretty cool. Like I really like the way they warped the voice from that, and it started coming back. I think that was really cool. I like that the number one dude, the original dude, was telling the other dudes like, "Yo, y'all gotta help eventually." And then basically, All Might was kind of in there, almost. Oh, they bit some of my string. Those dogs. Yeah, All Might was like kind of in there, like in like spirit, like that's how he's closing his eyes right there. And then basically the ending of the episode is just, I mean, this is basically the whole episode, right? They discuss, he's to figure out what he's got to do when the time comes. That's it. And then, what's it called? Hawks and Best Genius get in there, like, "Yo, All Might, tell me about One for All." And he's like, "I'm gonna tell you everything." The episode ends. That's all that happened, right? That's.
Yeah, that, and also like the note where if you have multiple quirks, it kind of kills you. And all that.
Yeah. If you have multiple quirks, because one of the dudes died at old age, right? Which was 40, quote unquote old age.
Yeah.
So basically, him being quirkless and All Might being quirkless actually is in the benefit, and that this guy might end up being the last one for all, just because it's very rare that people are quirkless in this day and age. Like it's a dying breed, which is interesting considering they say when 83% or whatever in the title or 80%, they stop saying that. But when it was like 80%, I was like, damn, bro, during the time it's going up that much? Because 20% is still huge.
So All Might didn't have a quirk before?
All Might never had a quirk.
He didn't have one.
His body just was really compatible with everything, but he never had a quirk. And
just like the muscle part of All
yeah.
or One for All.
Yeah. So he literally never had a quirk before, which is why he didn't add on. And and then we saw in the what's gonna happen next episode is, well, I don't know if that was the end of this episode. Was that the end of this episode? That was the end of this episode, right?
With Deku standing on that skyscraper, just like looking.
Yeah, and then Deku left a note for his students, his friends.
Yes.
That, "Yo, I'm leaving," and he told them the truth about everything. They're looking for him, so he's leaving. That's basically.
That's basically it.
So Deku did wake up.
He woke up.
Yeah, he woke up. So that's basically what happened. So it was a good episode for the story, for the progression of story. Great episode, right? Because you get to find out what's happening. Deku has a decision to make. The people inside his mind broke down. Like the girl, like actually broke down because obviously that's her kid or nephew or whatever it is.
Grandson.
Yeah, quote unquote grandson. Even though whatever, but that's her grandson.
Right.
I thought that was her kid for real though, right?
No, it's the grandson because
No, that's the lie. The lie is that that's the grandson.
Yeah, because
right.
Isn't the theory that that's her kid and her and Gran Torino's kid?
No, the theory is that that's Gran Torino's kid, but the truth is that that's really her kid.
Yeah, but even though they said we made the
that.
wrong decision, she always talks about it. Like she's like, that's what she was like. "Yo, tell Gran Torino I'm sorry and I'm okay and I forgive you," or whatever the hell he said. She said,
I don't know if that part's confirmed. I don't know.
Yeah, but basically, that's thank you, Mo. But basically, it was a good progression for the story because we finally get to see Vigilante Deku, right? He leaves the school, and also they talked to the press, right? And like, "Yo, this is what we're doing. This is Operation. We're sorry everything said Dabi said was real. Y'all gonna have to live in My Hero Academia now, in UA. That's basically so people are getting evacuated to UA because UA has insane defenses, right? So it makes sense. And then Deku is leaving. That's basically it. It was a good episode. It was really good for the progression of the story. Was there action? No, but it was extremely good for the progression of the story.
Wait, is this My Hero Academia?
Yeah, My Hero.
Yes.
A very good story-driven episode. Like for the plot, incredible. Yeah. Well, when you watch it more, you'll see what I mean. Like it's one of them episodes. Like, oh, okay, like you'll watch it on your off time. It's not like the most actiony, but it makes like the next episode is gonna make a lot of sense. It's gonna be really good too. It's literally Deku leaving. It's no longer his Hero Academia. It's just my Deku.
It's just me. Yeah.
It's just me. How I became, because he literally said I think he said in the voice thing, the next episode is how I became, or how I left and became the best, or whatever the hell he said.
It was like, this is the beginning of how I became the best hero in the world.
Yeah. Or like the end, and like the end, beginning of the end, or something like that too.
Yeah, at the end it's like, final chapter. So it's very interesting that you said final chapter, like episode 18.
Yeah.
Like we know there's going to be another season after this. There's no way this is going to end in like 6 episodes.
Yeah. Maybe it's like final chapter of this part of the story where these guys, but we'll see. Either way.
My Hero.
Yeah.
It's going to be My Hero Part 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it going to be Your Hero Academia?
It's gonna be my just hero. It's gonna be my hero. That's it. It's not
It'll
gonna
be our
Academia.
hero.
He is all
Oh,
our heroes, isn't he?
Our Hero Academia.
Calling someone quirkless has to be like the ultimate insult.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Mudblood from Harry Potter.
Okay, Mudblood is definitely worse.
I don't know.
No, it's not Mudblood. It's what's
No,
Muggles?
Muggles are a type of people that.
You're right.
But Mudblood is half, which it definitely sounds just worse. He's called him a mutt, right? If you're quirkless, like you're quirkless. That's just what you are. You don't have a quirk. You are quirkless. You're without quirk. But Mudblood, Mudblood, yo, you are basically calling them equivalent of mud.
Yeah. What's the other one where it's like you were born from both wizard, like you're pure blooded, but you just still have magic?
I don't know. It's probably
think that's
something
the worst
offensive
one.
because J.K. Rowling is one of the pieces of shit of the world. Like one of the number one. No, she's in the top 10 list, probably maybe top 20.
I don't know what she's done. Do I want to know?
Nah,
I not want to know.
just look it up real quick,
Nah.
real quick when you get the chance. But she's a bad person. She's a very bad person. But
should I not like Harry Potter anymore? Is that what you're saying?
I not like Harry
Still
Potter.
like Harry Potter?
I mean, I don't like to associate with her at all. But you could like what you like, dude. She's just a bad, racist, transphobic person.
Racist? What'd she say?
I mean, what you mean? What she say, bro? Look at the names of her characters. Look at the way there's a whole lot.
Yeah,
the
Jewish one.
Hermione? Wrong.
Oh my god.
Just the way she does things. You got not Hermione and Harry Potter.
Hermione?
First of all, Hermione's black.
You gotta look through.
You're trying to say Hermione is code for hermaphrodite?
No. Hermione's supposed to be a black woman. Like she goes back on like a bunch of those things.
A black woman?
Yeah, so what she does is like she'll say, "Oh, X and X and blah blah blah." It's like, well, I never meant to say that this person was so and so. Like, actually, that was just your own imagination. Hermione's actually black. A bunch of other things as well.
And she does like little things or like the things she tweets and things she supports. And then also like she calls her a mudblood, right? And she's black. Like, come on, like whole lot of things. Whole lot. There's just a whole lot of stuff. That's actually bad.
The cold word for the. I can't even look at you right now.
Anthony Goldstein. Are you kidding me? She's just
Bro,
terrible.
that's just the start of it too. Like, there's more crazy tweets about this. Like,
she has some wild stuff. But anyway, my hero was decent.
No Jews at Hogwarts. I'm a Jew, so I assume she said it. She said it to be the only magical one in the family. Thoughts? Anthony Goldstein, Ravenclaw, Jewish pussy.
She just has a lot of the things she supports are pretty like anti-progression.
Okay,
but,
I can't. I don't.
You gotta just look it up, bro. You just gotta look it up and just you gotta deep dive into J.K. Rowling. But anyway, now we're down to the masterpieces of the week, right? Tomo and Blue Lock. Which one y'all want first? Blue Lock or Tomo?
Blue Lock, yeah.
All right, Blue Lock. Chimpback, please tell me everything.
Dude, this guy Borrow. He's not doing anything. He's literally worthless.
That's
like
your
the
man.
worst.
That's your man.
That's my man, and that's my man. That's my man. He's doing absolutely nothing.
I got him.
I thought Lloyd was your man.
Who?
Lloyd from
he said who on purpose. He said who on purpose.
Lloyd's my guy. Lloyd's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy, Lloyd. That's my guy, Lloyd.
I like Burrow is your man. Okay.
I don't know how much longer I can stand this guy. Like, I wonder, like, if that's actually censored in the show.
It is. I mean, he called everybody the word they're using donkey. It's supposed to be the R word.
Yeah.
They were using donkey. Like at first when I was looking at it, I was like, donkey. But then I went to the I was like, where did this come from, bro? Like, and I went to the comments. They're like, oh, they censored the R word, which apparently they censored a lot as well.
Right. So that's what I was supposed to be saying the whole time.
He's supposed to be calling him the R word, and the guy's supposed to be calling him the R word back at the point. Like, no, you're a donkey. But this part was also censored. But actually, it sucks at this part. Like, look at this part.
Oh yeah, this one's great.
Where like when he
I saw the
like,
same thing.
Remember when he was when he said when he was talking to the genius, and he said something like, "I'm about to get to the good part." Like, what does that even mean? But
Yeah.
he just set up genius. I'm on a roll right now, and like they just like it lost its power. But yeah, this part, like
I think
I'm
it's like
fine.
a fan sub actually.
I'm fine with them censoring this part, obviously. But it's just funny that if you don't know that they censored it, and you're reading donkey, which is what I didn't know, right? It's like, what? What's going on here?
Well, I
When did
just thought
this-
he said it back because that's what he says. That's it.
Oh yeah, no, he did say it back because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what he says, but it's not supposed to be that word. You donkey.
Or he was watching a lot of Hell's Kitchen
Shrek.
before,
Yeah, I was thinking Hell's Kitchen or Shrek.
and it just came on. It just came down. It's like,
Yeah,
"Oi,
boy.
donkey!"
Oi! Are you mad?
I thought this was the same episode. I've been watching the whole show.
No, I like this episode a lot. I think this is like
It was good.
the first time in Blue Lock where I actually enjoyed it for like a long time.
Is it okay
Yeah.
to say that the show's repetitive, but that you like it?
Yes, it's literally
Yes.
a breakdown, and he learns how to see and become a decent player every single. I really do.
Yeah, but this episode's different.
Yeah,
Isn't
because he
it?
becomes he learns how to see and take advantage of other people and make plays.
What makes
He
it
actually today he learns how to fake out, which is literally a play that you do in every game, right? Every game,
Yeah.
literally every game.
But that's not what makes it different, because he learns
It's not,
something
no.
every show. So what makes this one different?
Because he talked.
I
back to
think
the
what
king.
makes this different. Yeah, well, no, I think what makes this different is that usually it's more like self-reflective, and he's like, "What can I do to make other people like work with me?" And he finally realizes like, "Oh, well, screw that. I'll just play my own game, and just focus on what I can do." And, like it's very much like
This isn't different. This is him just learning stuff.
no,
This is
it's
him
different. It's different. I swear it's different.
No,
I swear.
This is-
Please, Mo, please let
following
me
the
go. It's
same-
different,
we just follow the
please.
same script every episode. I'm not mad at it. I think this is a good show, but I kind of like Revengey. This is just lines up perfectly. Like every single episode, it's kind of just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, but this episode,
I
You
like
actually
the show.
get-
I like the show though. I'm just saying.
Saga's actually doing something in this episode. Like every other game, it's very much like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll do something at the very end, but this is like the middle of the game, and
Yeah,
he's
he
actually
did
learning.
lie. It was cool. It was cool to see him like passing the ball and actually making shots and making plays. I agree. It was nice.
Yeah,
I
the
also agree with
difference
Mo.
is
It's very
The
repetitive.
plot progresses here. That's the difference. Revengey, the plot doesn't progress. This show, it actually moves forward.
It does, yeah.
It was a good episode, regardless. And I love that Barrow's getting mad. Obviously, at the end, he's gonna change, right? That's what's
No.
gonna happen.
He's at his breaking point, definitely.
Is it me? Am I no longer the king?
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
Tell him, Moet. Keep going.
I can
Good.
see it in your smile.
Next episode's gonna be fire. I love that the other guys though, like Red Hair and Bleach, are like, damn, this guy's getting good. Asagi's evolving in front. Oh, this is the part that I was dying. Remember how Red Hair, quote unquote, evolved by running
Yeah.
faster or whatever, or kept running with
Or
the
not
ball?
stopping, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is the difference between this and when he kicked the ball and ran towards it? Like, I feel like there's no difference to this. If you want to block the dude from getting the ball, like, remember when he
I was
fought
thinking
that
the
other
same
guy?
thing.
Yeah, dude, no one's talking about
Yeah.
it. When he fought the fake stupid genius.
Yeah, because like immediately after that scene happened, I was just thinking back. I was like, oh, it's kind of like that, but now you're using it in a different situation.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
I guess it's like more of a mental thing.
I guess for them, yeah, and we're just seeing them evolve. I guess that's probably a thing. I don't know. Sagi's actually becoming a decent player, which is nice.
Yeah, I think this is what I expect this game to turn out like beforehand. I was like, okay, it's the guys from his original team and Leo, one of the two, the purple hair guy.
Yes.
And I'm like, this should
Rio.
be easy for them. They were playing on hard mode. They're now on normal mode. They
Yeah.
should be able to win.
I agree. What do you think, Chimp?
I liked it when he called him a donkey, but like that's my guy. That's my guy.
Barrow?
Yeah,
Baru? How do you like him, bro? Because he's the king?
I like his voice actor.
He has a nice voice, yeah.
Who's his
He's,
voice actor again?
He's you watched Kuroko?
Yes, of course.
He's the guy that's the king of the. Well, he's not the king. He's not the guy
He's
with the
Ayoshi?
eyes.
He's like, oh, okay.
He's not the guy with the eyes. He's the guy that he's the guy that's quote unquote most talented. He plays like Kobe.
Okay, wait. We're not talking about main character. We're
No.
talking about the guy that copies everybody.
No. I'm talking about the guy that said he started crying when Kuroko opened up the zone for everybody.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Like the overall natural talent, but he couldn't do the zone. Was that guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
like
yeah.
he gave up on everybody else and just did it all on his own.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You gotta do it sometimes.
He's a good voice actor. But I will say,
you will say
next episode is gonna be a banger.
Banger.
It is.
Yeah, dude, it's the ending of this. It's gonna be and plus, no, you know why it's gonna be a banger? Because you don't gotta waste time watching Asagi figure out what he has to do. He knows what he has to do.
It out, yeah.
This is just literally Baro being good in the next one, right? And working out with him. Like, oh, I can see the chemical reaction. I did like that they showed the grave when he passed him.
Yeah.
The CGI in this episode was kind of whatever.
The part where the first pass and he is like doing some fucking yogi pose in the air. And he taps the ball behind him. Blonde hair guy.
Oh, with Nagi, yeah.
That was ridiculous. That I was like, what are these physics? He's like sitting Indian style in the air and then taps the ball behind him.
Yeah, he was just sitting down, a little break.
In midair. He's like levitating. Like
he's done that multiple times in the series.
Yeah, he has.
No,
not sitting.
Like his legs are kind of extended one way or another. He is like, it's like he's God or something. He's just floating in the air like, with his ass. What is going on here?
That's what it means to be a genius, okay?
Okay, that's right. Defying gravity.
Exactly. Oh, the part with Nagi, where Nagi says to him, it's like, Burrow won't learn a thing unless he, like, tastes defeat. That part I really like, because that's, like, what, like, gave Isagi that moment in his head. It's like, oh, that's how I can control him. I gotta make him, like, beg to get the ball and whatnot.
No one can make me follow what they want to do. No one can control me. Shoot. Watch. And he realized, you used me? He's, like, breaking and breaking more and more. His hair's gonna fall down. He gotta look like Frankie when he comes out of the ocean. So,
but what he doesn't realize is by being so stuck in his ways, it actually makes him easier to control.
Yeah, he literally said to Baro, "You just keep doing exactly what your useless self is doing." That was amazing.
The CGI on his hair, like for the king's hair, it's just so funny to me.
It is funny.
Oh my god.
I agree. But it's also incredible. I love it.
It is incredible.
I
feel like his hair keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, it does. That's why I love it. But yeah, good luck. Next episode's gonna be cool. Baro's probably gonna learn, right? That's what I think anyway. What do y'all think?
I think next episode's definitely gonna be great.
Oh!
I thought this episode was going to be like the end of the fight or the battle.
One thing I forgot, and I talked about in the chat during the week, I told you guys that the other guys weren't gone. And we saw at the end that 2 of them were still alive, and they just hadn't finished in time. For the 3 weeks we have watched episodes since then, they were still doing what they had to do.
I thought that it was going to be revealed later that they like showed up finally. Like, I'm glad Gagamaru made it. The teeth guy, I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I don't care about the teeth guy. All he did was defend.
Gagamaru is definitely my favorite character, though.
I said Crazy Eyes would make it through. He did. I didn't think Teeth Guy would make it, but he did, I guess. Okay.
I thought Amen guy would definitely make it.
Now I'm just waiting for the goalie to make it.
No, I think that's it. He said he was like the last one, right?
Did they? I didn't see that.
Well,
part.
they said we're the last ones here, but that doesn't mean they're we're the only ones here. But I don't know if that means they're actually the last ones, but maybe they are.
It kind of felt him.
It is implied. I agree.
I mean, who else is there? There's the Betrayer and the Goldie and Prey.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The fact that they make an entire arc on the guy who betrays them and then he's just gone.
Yeah.
Forget
was
about it.
garbage.
He got his little redemption, all right? Like, he's fine.
Yeah,
They might do, like,
it wasn't a whole
something where
arc,
they-
It was just kind of like a blip.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do something that's like, okay, well, we have a redo round. It's like all the people who are like who lost come back, and they're like, you have one chance to come back to Blue Lock.
Yeah, something in the end. It's like a free for all, and they're all just trying
Yeah,
to kill
revival round or something.
it. Still, good episode. I'm excited to see what happens. Excited to see what happens in the future, as always. I like this show. And best show of the season, Tomo. Still liking it, guys? What are we thinking? Still enjoying it? I love this
It's almost
episode.
great. Yeah.
It is. Well, it's one of the better shows that we're watching. It's not
Easily.
the best for me.
What's the best show for you right now? Is that lesbian princess show?
No, that show's okay. Actually, it actually is pretty good right now. It's probably number 2, honestly.
Mm.
The number 1 is still. I really like the Angel one. That lesbian show is pretty good though. I can't lie. It has good action. Everything about it's pretty good.
I really like this episode though, because it was fun to see the girl's family, like mom, literally be exactly like her,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then get the
Whenever
one
she
up on
talked-
Bruno. Yeah, the way she talked was great, dude. I love, and apparently in English they did the exact same thing, which I freaking love.
Really?
Yeah, that's
What
what I
accent
was.
did?
That's what I was reading. So like because I believe it's the same voice actor.
Right.
Don't do this. Don't do this to me, Joey. Don't do this to
It
me.
kind of has to be though, right?
It is. Look,
Don't
let me
do
find
this.
it.
That'd be pretty.
Oh, actually, no. Now that I think about it, no. You might be right.
Yeah, here it is. The voice actor for Carol voices both the sub and dub. It's weird watching a clip in English with Carol because you recognize her voice from the sub. Talking about Carol Moss pronouncing English part almost perfectly.
Oh, for
Japanese as well.
Carol.
You can tell,
Okay.
yeah, because she speaks English sometimes.
I feel like she also voices the mom too, though. Maybe I'm
No, that's
wrong.
what I was
I wouldn't be
that's what you were
surprised.
talking about at first. She does voice the mom, right?
Yeah,
But the mom has such a strong like American accent when she's speaking Japanese.
I love it. I love that they did that.
Yeah, same. It's whenever she talked, I was like, yeah, keep talking, please.
It
I thought
was
Joey
so-
was like making fun of me for saying Tomo Chan, the main character, has the same voice actress. And I was
No,
No,
like,
that's
wait.
probably what you read.
Oh.
I was like, wait. Joey might be on
Nothing
to
but the
something.
facts here at the CMP podcast.
No, there's nothing but facts.
As it should be. That's all we do. But yeah, I liked
It's a little wrong.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked meeting the mom. The fact that the mom like defeated Grundo and then that like what's her name, right? Grundo or is it Gundo? Grundo?
Yeah, Gundo.
Yeah. We
Gundo?
saw her mom too.
Gundo.
Yeah, we saw her mom, which was very funny. She's like, this one is stupid.
I don't like this.
This one might be an idiot. While she's like squeezing her cheeks. And then they help her study. The whole point was to study. Shoot, did I watch the end of this episode?
The end was with the sleepover. Did you watch the sleepover?
Oh shoot, I might have fallen asleep 14 minutes in.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
you missed some important development. Like,
Yeah.
Please tell me. Holy crap, I might have fallen.
You missed no development, but you
No. They slept together, okay? That's what happened. They were side to side, blanket covering both their bodies, sleeping together.
And he
That's
caught,
what
and he
happened. in
cuddled
this
her and he was
episode.
holding her down. And he had his arm around her neck.
Yeah. They were cuddling, okay? That's major development.
He's actually choking her out.
yeah,
Yeah, some girls like that.
they definitely do.
I hope you enjoy your anniversary next week, man.
Thank you. My girl does not like that, so I will not be doing that.
How do you know? Until you try.
You're right. If I fail, I'll say Joey Pokey. He's a doctor. He told me to do it.
Oh, she'd be like a doctor.
Make sure you
Nice.
use 2 hands and squeeze as
Okay.
hard as possible.
I'm gonna act like
I
the
don't
guy
know
from
about
Vinland
that.
Saga.
That's the way to do it. That's how they like
And
it.
then wake her up when she's screaming.
Wake me up when you go. Oh,
What was the what part of the show were we talking about? Oh, them
Oh,
fall.
we're talking about the second half. Yeah.
I was right. Yeah, I don't think nothing's gonna happen there.
The hell,
I'm
dude? I
giving
could have
up on
watched
this
that
show
instead of
having any
Ranger.
progress.
Could have, yeah, but
I don't think anything's gonna happen for this whole show, this whole season.
no, I think it's definitely leading up to something happening by the end of the season.
I'm saying no relationship,
Probably not them dating, but like
no
getting
relationship,
a closer
no
connection.
holding hands, no nothing. I'm saying nothing.
Bro, he was holding her neck. You don't think they're gonna hold hands by the end of the
He
season?
was sleeping.
So,
And then when he woke up, he like got scared and moved out the way.
of course you would. You're a teenage boy and a girl's sleeping right next to you.
Nigga, I'm going back to sleep. I'm going back to sleep. What are you talking about?
You're right.
I might push her away just because I want my space, take to sleep. But yeah, I might have to finish the episode. What's wrong with me? I really did fall asleep. That's crazy.
Hey, you was working on them shorts though. It's cool.
No, dude. Paige are working on it. I was like 4 a.m. trying to watch. I fell asleep. No. I still love Tomo. The half that I watched was still very fun.
It was really great.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's a cool show. There's not a lot to talk about with Tomo, honestly.
Well, it's not as less to talk about as Ice Guy. Are you still watching that?
Yeah.
I'm still watching it.
Still
We're
enjoyable.
going to
Out of
Disneyland next week.
out of all the animes, the romance anime, that one is the most realistic, of course.
I don't know. I think Inukai is probably the most realistic romance anime.
Stop it. Nobody's becoming dog. Just stop. Please.
Bro, but you don't know what happens this episode.
What happened this episode? Tell us.
He goes to his room, like he sneaks out of the apartment, right? And he goes to his house, only to find another girl there. And the girl's like crying. It's like, why do you die, senpai? Why are you dying? And it ends with her just like cradling like a table, like just like pumping a table and whatnot.
Okay.
And he's just like sitting there. And he's like, what the hell is happening?
Incredible.
That's all that happens.
Yeah, that's a great show.
What an incredible 5-minute episode that you described.
12 minutes, first of all.
Oh,
But,
my
yeah.
bad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Exorcist is getting like whatever, right? He's still the same cocky dude. You're
Exorcist
watching
is
Exorcist too. Yeah, he's still the same cocky dude doing whatever he wants. New girl got Sundare got added. Second Sundare got added.
It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a nice little year.
And
They're
she got put in
sophomore.
place.
Yeah. Normal. Yeah, the hero got put in her place.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm hot shit, and she's like, oh, you think you hot shit? Okay.
Dude comes in. They get. Yeah,
You didn't
they
say
got,
we could use magic.
I'm gonna be honest though. That girl was kind of whack for using magic.
She didn't say we couldn't use magic.
I was expecting him to put a little little thing on her. Shinigeki, whatever they call it. Shinigami. But I will say when he fought the guy and just punched him into the wall, it was nice. And the next dude decided I'm gonna kill this guy. And that was okay. And that was okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is cool what y'all are doing, but
I'm gonna literally kill this guy.
Stand still quickly. All right.
Oh, another update. Campfire one is still great. Still great.
Campfire is great, yeah.
Campfire Sekai is still amazing. Dude learn magic.
Are you still watching Ice Blade?
Yes.
You see this week's?
Yeah. Wasn't bad.
Oh, it was pretty good.
Told everybody.
It was backstory. Just backstory.
The redemption.
Yeah, it was a backstory thing. Yeah.
The redemption of the bad guy or the angry guy was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Came in with his hair down, so you knew he was thinking about it. That's how you change your hair different ways.
Yeah, and then at the end, his like childhood friend, not childhood friend, but like a pink hair girl came back.
Yeah,
she's a teacher.
Carol, I think is her name actually too.
Yeah, Carol. Karu, whatever, Carol.
I like the part of Ice Blade where the dude was like, "Don't worry, Ray, I'll protect you." And in the next scene, it shows him
He's
split in half, just disintegrating into the ether. It's like, "Goodbye, Ray. I couldn't protect you."
Actually, so funny.
What else? 80,000 gold. Have you caught up to that yet?
Not yet. I'm at episode 2 now. I actually started, like I said, I started watching 30s, and then I'm going to be watching 8,000 gold as well. I had family over the whole weekend, so I wasn't really able to do much.
How far are you in chilling in my 30s?
I'm on episode 2.5 now.
2.5, all right.
It's a little 2.5.
I like chilling in my 30s. It's one of the better.
Chilling my 30s and saving 80,000 gold is probably my top 2 for this season.
I didn't watch Saving 80,000 Gold this week. I still gotta watch it. But yeah, I like saying 8,000 gold just because it is for an isekai, it's pretty realistic to how I feel like a normal person would treat.
You say that, but she goes over the board sometimes, and I'm like, aren't you supposed to hide that you have all this technology and whatnot?
But you gotta think about, we have the insight and we're not actually living in that moment. I would be so excited to have this much power in my hand. I can't tell you what I would do or wouldn't. I might bring an iPad. I might bring the iPad over there and be like, yo, check this shit out. Yeah,
I'm waiting for the episode where someone's like, she's a witch, and they start burning her on the stake or something. She has to find a way to get out of it. Like, she's risking a lot by the way she's like exposing them to her technology and whatnot.
Hey,
I didn't see this week, so I don't know how far she took it.
This is a sandwich. See that bread that you put there? That meat?
Yeah, that's way too advanced.
Put them together.
Sandwiches?
No, it was crazy is that there was like fish. How you get fish over here, huh? How you get? Where you bring that fish at?
I have an underground.
It wasn't
system.
just the fish. Like the fish scaler was too much for them.
Well, they never even heard of that. They was like, "Oh, what?
There's also Misfit Demon Academy. I finally caught up to it.
Oh, I haven't finished this episode. I only watched the beginning, first 5 minutes.
I haven't seen it.
What do you think about it as a whole, though?
I think it's great. I really like stuff where like the main character is like overpowered, but also this was like it took it to the next level. It's not like most series where it's kind of one note. It's just more like, yeah, that's the whole. It's basically a joke.
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah,
that's what it's always been though.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Oh, you think you're the best of me? Well, I'm dead, but I'm not. Like,
you think killing me would kill me?
Yeah,
that was your first mistake. You see, when you killed me, I went back in time and killed your mom. So, and by planting by planting my seed, I'm ready for this.
So you thought killing me would kill me? I've been you this whole time. I was like, wait, what? That's great.
I planted this. I planted this fake memory inside your guy, and I actually lied about it. That's literally what, like a line he said.
Yeah, no, there's like a bunch of stuff like that. Like season 2 is kind of iffy, but I think I prefer season 1 for the most part. But season 2 has a lot of those good moments as well.
That's fun moments. I agree.
What anime are we talking about?
Midseason Demon Academy. This is the guy that's like, you think simply killing me would kill me? You think because you killed me, I die? Like that type of thing.
The last episode, he was like, you think changing the questions to the test would mean I wouldn't get 100?
Yeah.
Silly man.
No. He said, you think just because we answered the questions wrong, we couldn't pass the test?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He said, because I answered the questions wrong, I wouldn't get 100? It's like, wait.
The way the tree was like, yeah, that could be the answer in some way. I can see that. Was the funniest thing. Yeah, that could be it, huh?
No, I see where you're going with that. All right.
Yeah, mine might be stupid. You are. Here's 130. That girl got like 150. She wrote her name right. But yeah, good podcast, guys. Sorry we missed last week. We had some audio issues. Jeopardy, Anime Jeopardy, coming soon. Thank you, everybody. Yep. Thank you once again. You're going to have some vacation, so you might see some of us split apart, but it's going to be a good time. Let us know your favorite down below. And favorite whatever, take that what it is. Goodbye.